Hello and welcome. This Rising Dawn 144. Got a collect message going out. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. We're starting out with the warrior energy. You're very protected. You're learning, discerning who is true, not what is true, who. So this is based off of people surrounding you, around you, just people in the world. Tell me about this warrior energy. Says that you're committed, you're kind. That's why you are this warrior. You're a chosen one. You may just be learning this. And that's not ego. That's not coming from ego. It comes from within your heart. It's complicated. It's complicated. Okay, what's complicated? Yeah, learning and discerning who's real. Obedience. Right. Learning before doing. Isn't that funny? Okay. So, like maybe you're just now awakening to the fact that you are a chosen, you are a warrior. You're here to change things. You're here to, I mean, all of us have different objectives why we're here. And I'm not sure what yours is, but you're learning that this is you. And it is very complicated because there's rules, but at the same time, there's no booklet with those rules. There's no one telling you what the rules are. You have to follow your heart. You have to follow your spiritual connection, your intuition. You have to learn obedience. With obedience, we have the scales as well as the sword. So while discerning who is true and learning this, that doesn't always mean that you have to act upon it, just the recognition, making the mental note, okay, that person, is putting up an illusion, or this is an illusion around this person, or whatever it is. You don't have to act on that. You just need to recognize it and file it away. It's complicated. Now, there will be some things you do have to act upon. So you got to learn your obedience, learn the rules, fulfillment. With obedience, you're fulfilling. This has the pomegranate on it. Look at that oath at the bottom of the deck. Fulfillment of an oath. Maybe you were being obedient without even realizing it. Wow. Okay, tell me about this fulfillment. Self-worth. Believing in yourself and loving yourself. Okay, this goes with maybe you don't know that you're a warrior, because some people that's totally not an ego thing. It has nothing to do with ego. That's not even in the mix. So maybe you didn't want to take this title. You didn't want to think of yourself like that because it can bring up feelings of, yeah, I'm not good enough for that. I'm a sinner. I'm this, I'm that, whatever. I've done this in my past, or I've done that in my past. And that's not the case. I mean, we're all learning why we're here. So, of course, mistakes are being made, but they were all, and they needed to happen. Okay, so that was the path. You learned obedience through all of these obstacles because you have fulfillment right after obedience. So you have, I don't think you were aware of it, but you were going through these trials and tribulations and learning obedience by following your own intuition, following your heart, which you know it's right. Tell me about this warrior. You're on a mission. You just, we just don't get a booklet with it. Movement. Okay. So this is the time you're waking up to who you are, and you're going to move quickly. Like, this is happening very quickly. Tell me about complicated. Tell me about complicated. What's this complicated? Show me truly, please. Beauty. Yeah, you don't know who you are. You don't know who you really are. Tell me about this obedience. Your internal light is a beacon, and you're not even aware of it. Honesty and luck, that candle, it's like a beacon. It's sending smoke signals. It's sending images up in the... Wow. Your obedience is a beacon. Your beauty is a beacon. The way you move is a beacon. Okay. This is like you are an example for others to follow. Your obedience, your warrior spirit, your self-worth, the way you handle yourself. Tell me about this fulfillment. Invisible. Yeah, it's invisible. You don't, I kept getting that. You weren't aware of any of this. That is beautiful. This card just fell out. Differences. This is a black and white cat. This talks about, opposite forces, duality, dark and light, black and white. There's different, that's it right there with your self-worth. Just because you realize you're different than the people you're here to guide and help without even realizing you're doing it, it doesn't make you better than them. It makes you aware that people need guidance. And if you're able, because of the trials and tribulations that you've been able to overcome, if you're able to help one person with that, all of what you went through was worth it. That type of self-worth, that type of differences. Your trials and tribulations are to show others how to get through them. Loyalty, your loyalty. High Priestess of Water. This talks about things changing right before your eyes, going with the flow. Another powerful sign. High Priestess of the Earth. This card talks about waiting for evidence and understanding before you act on deceit. Now, of course, there's always deceit there. Belonging. Oh, you were deceived about where you belong. Yeah, you're fragmented, forbidden. You're forbidden to open this door. That's why it's complicated. Until you got understanding of the beauty within you, you're a beacon. You're a beacon for others. That's who you are. That's what you're here for. You're getting understanding right now of that. That is beautiful. I got chills on my arms. That's beautiful. All right, we're going to get some, let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's see what that deceit was. All right. Show me clearly. Show me truly. What's going on? Thank you. All right, what's this movement in the warrior? Oh, okay. Camouflage. This is the clown, so this could be somebody that is hiding themselves, but we're talking about with this warrior, you were hidden, you were camouflaged even from yourself. That's this beauty and complicated. Key people, pass. You're the key. Your beauty is the key. That's why you're being hidden. I think this reading is talking about you coming out of hiding with that movement with the horse. Tell me about dishonesty and obedience. Lie, poison, fertility with the snake. Oh, yeah. That's with the scales, with obedience. It's invisible fulfillment. Now, this torment, anxiety, bondage, depression, troubled. You're here to expose these lies just by being you, by having obedience. No matter, I mean, it's like I said, your own trials and tribulations, that stuff, it's hard, especially if you're this warrior. I mean, we all know about that dark night of the soul, and it's not fun. Look at that. We have law that flipped out with that torment. Invisible judgment. Wow. Oh my goodness. Invisible judgment. Your judgment. You make judgment calls. That's why you have to have this obedience. Oh my goodness. So those that wanted to have revenge on you for whatever reason, I mean, if you, whoever I'm talking to, I know you've been targeted. I know it. Probably all your life. So yeah, this talks about this movement of this warrior spirit within you is actually the ultimate revenge on these people that tormented you. The people who've lied to you, poisoned your mind, whatever else. You're the key. Your beauty is the key. What they were jealous of the whole time is the key. And because they put you through so much torment throughout your life, it's, oh my goodness, the fulfillment of invisible judgment is here for that. All right, tell me about self-worth, the differences. That was that yin yang. You have to be balanced. You have to have obedience. Can't fly off the handle when you got power like this. Miss you. Miss, wait, and eager. Yeah. Your self-worth and coming to realize who you are. And when this shows itself to the rest of the people, they're going to miss the old you. The one that didn't have self-worth. The one that, tolerated the BS. Yeah, they're going to miss you if they're not already. Because it's a separation. That's what I'm hearing. It's a separation of the, what is that? The wheat and the tare. You can't, once who you are is exposed to everybody else, you can't just go back to normal. All right, tell me about this clown. Well, two flew out. Miracle and mirror. So this is talking about the parents. Like, you're going to see this miracle happen. They're going to see the revenge. Your revenge is going to be them seeing this miracle happen for you and who you are. Tell me about this key. What's the key? Unfinished business and reconcile. Okay, that's about your complicated and your beauty. Oh, yeah, unfinished business. It's not over. They're going to try to, once they see your true beauty of who and what you are, I mean, the ones that are going to get this karma is not going to like it very much. But people are going to want to repair their relationship with you. They want understanding. They're probably going to come to you trying to plead their case, because once they see that you are walking judgment, without a doubt, they're going to want to plead their case. Talking about this snake. Okay, that's ascending, level up, promotion, and progress. Tell me about this ascending with the snake. Okay, and oh, your intuition's leveling up with this obedience. Once you get this energy balanced, this understanding balanced, it's gonna, you're leveling up in your intuition, your sixth sense, whatever abilities that you have, the capabilities. Uninvited guests, a surprise, accident, big change, moment of decision. Honesty about a lie. Wow, big change. Yeah, you are like a lie detector. Talking about this torment. That's moment of decision too. Forgotten person, the core, past, or an old friend. Deep thinking, remember. Yep. Invisible judgment is gonna put these people where they put you and tried to put you, playing with your head or tormenting you throughout life, whatever happened, how it happened, whatever. They're gonna remember what they did to you in the past, because they're gonna be put in that same situation. They're gonna feel what they put on you. That's the fulfillment. You didn't fall for the lies. You're obedient, you're honest, and you're being upgraded for this. You're being appreciated by the universe for this, by God. Dismiss you. Yeah, you're going to be independent, free, lead, taking the initiative. Your whole self-worth is just going to change overnight. You're going to find where you belong. You're going to feel at home with yourself, with your self-worth. Anything else? This is beautiful, guys. We have wisdom, death, sexuality, and joy. The apple at the bottom of the deck. An encounter with the law. Opportunity to take out the trash. Wow. You know what I just seen? You're going to know. You're going to finally get the wisdom that certain people that have popped up in your life, throughout your whole life, you're going to see the connection. You're going to see how they were brought, like they were kind of trials and tribulations, and you're going to see it. It's like the puzzle pieces are just going to snap in place in front of you, and you're going to understand it. You're going to say, oh God, that's why I had to go through that, so I could learn this. Oh, that's why this person was brought to me, so I do this. Like I said, not everything had to be acted upon. It just had to be recognized. Just by recognizing it, it did something. Gave you, I don't know. It's complicated. As the second card said. All right, let's see. Talking about this clown miracle. It's the pathway. Talking about unfinished business. Reconcile. The key. family room and despair. It's complicated because this is also your family members. The snake ascending, imprisonment for some type of lies. Tell me about this imprisonment. Okay, so this is about the family room, talks about a family. And they're in despair. Unexpected income. Gift adjudication. A lie that was told about a gift. Somebody was getting paid to do so. And the courts know about it, or you could be making this judgment call. You're walking judgment, adjudication, and imprisonment. So, tell me about this torment. Forgotten person. It's within your family. It's in your house. Distant horizons. This is about remembering. They're going to remember what they put you through. Poverty, bad health, community. Something about the future. Some type of gift that was coming in the future is why they tormented you and lied to you. All right, sorry about this. Miss you home. Journey, high honor, and a main male. Okay, what's this main male? A message. Message being sent to a main male. Well, this could be like a Dear John letter, because there's a journey and high honor. You have this with self-worth, so, and the separation. Talking about the high honor and the journey. House. Okay. What's this house? Because this is also where you're finding home, where you belong. Think about this house. Marriage, toil and labor, privileged lady. Marriage can be a contract. Oh. You have self-worth. You know what you, yeah. You know what you deserve. This contract you were in, no, it was too much work. Now you have self-worth. It looks like you're moving your house. You tell me about the house. One more for the house. You're leaving courthouse. Oh shit. You're going to the courthouse. I mean, you came out with independence. Someone missing you, independence, you're free. Courthouse. Ooh, coffin. Yeah, it's a death to something. It's the separation. Wow. Okay, there's a thief, occupation, mature woman, main female. Ooh, false person. Someone pretending to be wealthy is a false person. And there's someone that's a hired thief. Hired thief. Oh. Yeah, they're thinking about a sudden wealth. But someone got tipped off. Something to do with this mature woman. Main female. Mature woman. A hired thief. This wealthy man is a hired thief. He's a false person. He's thinking about the sudden wealth. But this mature man has gotten a message that somebody's waiting for something. Someone's expecting something. They're waiting for a change in this great fortune, something about a child, concern about a child, official person. Okay, maybe they're concerned about custody. Now we have the Lovers. Well, the official person is not the Lovers, so I don't know who has custody of the child now. Maybe both of you, because you haven't separated yet. I don't know. Let's see what Tarot has to say about all of that. So they're crazy. Whoever's messing with you is crazy. Walking judgment. Holy crap. This wisdom is what's opening this pathway. Miracles are going to happen for you. It's payback time. And not from you. That's from the universe. That's karma coming on in. Okay. You have no idea how beautiful you are. You have no idea. It's like it's been locked away. Like I'm seeing a book locked up, and that's what I'm seeing you as. All right, show me. Starting out with the Hierophant. Yep, getting messages from Spirit, communicating with Spirit. Here we go. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. So, the end of a very painful period. The end of burden. Let's see. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. What is this? Like, this is changing everything. All right, getting a message or receiving something that lets you know that it's clear to go. Like at the end of the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, you receive something that lets you know it's time to move. It's time to build again. Because Ten of Swords, oof. And then Ten of Wands on top of that. Oh my goodness. They really did a number on you. Nine of Swords, but they have anxiety now. They're trapped. Let's see, what's this Nine of Swords? It's Four of Swords. Oh, they're worried about your healing. They don't understand. They're like, I put these 10 swords in their back, and then I dumped all these wands on top of them too, all these burdens, and I did this to them, and I said this, and now they're looking, they're like, hey, wait a minute. How'd you heal so quickly? Because this is just in the first 5 cards. I'm sorry, 6 cards. The Fool at the bottom of the deck. High Priestess. Yep. They messed up. They messed up, and they know it. Something was hidden they didn't count on. They tried taking you out. Whoever they are. Hierophant, someone in your family. The devil. The devil. Okay. Just tell me about this devil. It's like you against the devil, but you're standing there and like Hierophant. You're getting communication from source, from the universe, from God. You're getting guided every step of the way. Queen of Swords. Holy crap. Yeah, that just showed you, okay, so these Ten of Swords that were put in your back usually, that just showed you the truth that you needed. Like, yeah, it was painful. It crushed you. It like almost took you out. But that showed you the truth you needed. It showed you the devil. It showed you who the devil was. Because it looks like it was in a family unit. So tell me about this Queen of Swords. We have Four of Wands, celebration. Okay, that's with the Ten of Wands. So, I'm kind of sensing that this Ten of Wands was actually the other person for what they did. Like they're looking at it. They're looking at these 10 swords that they put in you. And they're burdened because you're celebrating because you healed. You're standing up. It's like you're standing toe to toe with the devil and you're standing in your truth. Period. Like you're not scared at all. At Four of Wands, please. And now they're burdened because you're receiving something that moves you forward. They don't understand how you healed already. See, Knight of Pentacles. Right? See, you received the message. You healed yourself. You're standing in your truth. You found your truth. Got your self-worth. Now you're celebrating. And you're moving forward dedicated to your path, dedicated to where you're going. You accepted. I wouldn't be surprised if Three of Swords came out. You accepted the harsh truth. You took all that pain and you transmuted it into something that you could use to move you forward and help protect you so this Emperor can't control you. Okay, let's see what this Knight of Pentacles. Judgment. That's what they're scared of. You're walking judgment. They didn't know it. They had no clue who you were. Yeah. You're dedicated to going towards judgment. That period. You're not scared. You know what you've done. You know that you have obedience. You know that your heart's right. Tell me about this judgment. The King of Swords. That's the final say. We have Knight of Wands here that fell out to the side. That could be the one that you have to deal with. Hang on one second, please. All right, sorry about that. All right, so this Knight of Wands could be your issue. The King of Swords, he don't mess around. He, she, whatever. Energy. What he says goes. He knows the truth. He doesn't even want to hear your story about it. Standing in truth. That's it. And that's how you healed yourself. That's how you found your self-worth. And if you're not there yet, that's what you're working towards, in case you're wondering. All right, put Knight of Wands back. What's this double energy? It's 2. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. This devil was after this Ace of Pentacles. This new beginning, where the devil's watching you get a new beginning. Obviously, you're getting one. You're going to be transformed, like, overnight. And they're trapped in their head because you know the truth and you're standing in the truth. What's this Eight of Swords? Magician. Okay. This could be you manifesting. This could have been them. Let's see. Tell me about this Magician. Two again. No, this is magic. Okay. Whoever this was doing magic on you. That's the actions they took. That Ten of Wands. And now they're stressed out about it because they can't get this new beginning from you. You found out the truth. You woke up. Wheel of Fortune, karma. Karma is you being able to move forward. Healed. Queen of Pentacles with this Judgment. Okay, so I'm talking to a Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, so this could be an Empress. The Queen of Swords already knows the truth too. She's just not acting on it, which was what I was talking about earlier. You accepted it, you transmuted it, and used it for your benefit. And the devil was like, what the hell did this this devil energy is like, what the hell? I mean, it came out as a Knight of Wands, so it's, I mean, come on. Devil is not really that strong if he's Knight of Wands. Reckless. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. That's too many. Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. So a relationship that you built, you've invested in, time, energy. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, this person, if it's one, two, I don't know, in the family, you've invested a lot into them. And this is what they've done to you. We have Page of Swords and we have Chariot. So that's talking about a victory. Page of Swords is somebody who's watching, and that comes under the King of Swords. So the King of Swords watched something, and that's how you got victory. Because you were obedient, you were true to yourself, you were true to others. You stood upright. You weren't lying, you weren't cheating, you weren't stealing, you were just doing you. Transmuting your own, problems. And then these people are like, hey, let's go mess with this person. I'm talking about this Queen of Pentacles, please. It's out again, so I gotta take it. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. You are now going to receive from this King of Swords, like, your harvest for a relationship that you invested in. Something that was trying to be taken or something. A lie. Keeping it apart. We'll find out. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. You're planting a brand new seed and you're doing it with truth, clarity, strength. And they're going to know, this devil energy knows or is going to know exactly who you are. They didn't know before. They had no clue. Right there, High Priestess. Yeah, they're trapped in their head because they messed with the High Priestess, and now they're seeing it. They didn't expect you to stand there with your sword and confront this devil energy. They expected you to be scared. They're doing magic for you to be scared. You weren't. You ended the cycle for this, whoever's doing the magic. And that's a return to sender. That is the complete circle. They send it out. It's like a boomerang. It goes right back to them. And this is the universe doing that. You're the High Priestess. Holy crap. What were they thinking? Oh, well, oh, the world. What is that? You can't teach stupid or I can't. Anyways, the Nine of Pentacles. Karma is your wishes are coming true. You're able to move forward. Talking about this Nine of Cups. Right there, Six of Pentacles. You're receiving. You're receiving your wishes. You're receiving everything that was held back from you. Everything that was lied to about whatever. Truth and clarity. Your third eye's open. What's this Six of Pentacles? Two of Wands. Planning. Oh, you know what? I heard impasse. There's nothing they can do about this. When this King of Swords speaks on you getting what you deserve, receiving what you deserve, there's they're they don't know what to do. It's not that they're blocked, they just don't know what to do. They're watching you receive your wishes being granted. You shut down cycles with this magic. Like, they don't even know who you are, what you are. Totally lost. Just Ace of Swords. Do one more line, we'll close it out. The Fool. A brand new beginning. Your ships are coming in. You're the Hierophant. You already knew this. Ace of Wands. After closing that cycle, return to sender, you receive the Ace of Wands. Wishes coming true. Hang on one second, please. Okay. I have Eight of Cups and the Lovers. With your wishes coming true and receiving something. Your wishes are coming true because you chose to walk away. You emotionally detached from the situation. We've seen that up there with the Queen of Swords. You transmuted it and just used it for your own betterment. And now whoever these lovers are, they're not receiving anything from the Queen of Pentacles. So who's these lovers? You put boundaries up. The lovers can just be a choice. Things that are very important to you, to your heart. You know, relationships that you really, and if they're in your family, you're very invested into them. You have boundaries. That's why they're at the impasse. That's why they can't figure out what the hell to do. Four of Pentacles, you're protecting your resources. Everything that you put your Seven of Pentacles, everything you put your time and your energy and your effort and your money into. Somebody's watching you balance this energy. Everything is being thrown at you. You're the head of the family. Yeah, victory and recognition is yours. So this is like amazing. You're going through a transformation, and whoever made you feel less than is now going to feel that. Whatever they put you through, that's what they're getting. And it's not even from you doing anything other than your own personal work, your spiritual work. So congratulations on that. And that is amazing, because what you do for yourself, you're doing for all of us as a collective. We're all raising each other's frequencies by transmuting our own personal trials and tribulations. And that's what we have to do. That's the type of warriors we are. So good job on this one, guys. If you were looking for confirmation that you were on the right path and doing things right, and this resonated, you are. Oh my goodness, are you? Yeah, you're gonna be rewarded so well. So until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.